When a seed is planted in the ground, all you can do is water it. You cannot control the sunshine, you cannot control the weather, and you cannot control whether the locusts will come and try and destroy it. All you can do is plant your seed in the ground, water it, and believe. That is what allowed me to be in this position right now. I would not stop believing.
At some point in your life, you felt like giving up, especially when poverty have got the best of you. Every relationship you gave your all have ended with your heart getting broken. You filling out 1,000 of job applications, not getting any calls back. It becomes a time in life where it seems like nothing is working out. It seems like everything in your life is going wrong at the same time. It seems like having a good heart always going vain, or the bad people are the only ones that win at the end. But it's only temporary. See, God gives his hardest battles to his strongest soldiers. You have to trust in God first. Understand that you work on his time. He does not work on yours. You need him. He does not need you. Have you ever went through something and you felt like you never was gonna get through it? You felt like you was dying inside, and the only thing that you wanted to do was just feel better. And then a year later, you look back at it like, man, that was nothing. You be like, man, I'm way stronger than I was. But have you ever thought why? See, when you tap into your inner greatness, it will outshine any obstacles you face. Sometimes it will work without you knowing because it's natural. You are born with this ability. It's up to you and only you to bring it out. You have greatness within you. Listen to me. You have greatness inside of you. Nobody can ever take that away from you. There's nothing in life that could be more painful than what Jesus went through. Think about that next time you feel a little bit of pain, or when failure knock on your door, or when defeat creep in. Why accept failure when success is free? Why accept failure when success is free? Your ability to succeed have to outweigh all obstacles if you want to be successful, period. Everybody has faith in something. The question is whether or not that faith is in the right place, and is it the right amount of faith? When your feelings got hurt, or school was getting a little tough, see, that's because you put faith in it first before you started. Your faith is just being put to test when things get hard. Watch this. See, God trying to see how bad you really want it, so he gonna throw temporary obstacles your way. And most people give up and become bitter to life when they fail. Average people are scared to fail. See, that's why they live an average life. Champions welcome pain. Champions knock down steel doors. Champions understand that the only place that you can go from down is up. Listen to me. I know it's hard. Now is not the time to give up. God's plan is to make us more like Jesus, to prove yourself trustworthy, to handle more blessings and responsibilities. The test will come to an end, I promise you it will, and it will end happily. Fear and faith cannot live in the same heart. Listen, fear and faith cannot live in the same heart, period. Think about why Jesus walked on water. He wanted to show his followers that anything was possible. He called for Peter, and Peter started walking on water. But when the wind blew too strong, watch this. But when the wind blew too strong, Peter took his eyes off the Lord. He was afraid. Then he began to sink. Peter called out, "Lord, save me." Instantly, Jesus reached his hands out and caught him. The only way to overcome a storm is to push through it. Walk by faith, not by sight. When we see storms in our life and we think that we have problems that we can't face, watch this. That's the time that we need to keep our eyes on the Lord. In John 14:12, Jesus said, whoever believes in me will do the same works I have done. In Genesis 1:27, it says, God created mankind in his own image. Recognize your inner God. Understand your value. You are born a champion. You have to understand that anything is possible. Without faith, you will not succeed. I don't care how hard you work, how hard you study, how talented you are. Without believing first, you will not succeed. How can you succeed without taking the risk? You have to shoot the shot to miss the shot. And if you aim at nothing, you will hit it every time. And in the words of Les Brown, you don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. And all the risks you take will be powered by faith. In Mark 11:24 it states, therefore I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it, and it will be yours. All you have to do is just claim it first. Whatever you're praying for, claim that you already have it in your life, and it will be yours. When you step out on faith, you stepping out in the unknown, the unsafe, out your comfort zone. So it's important to be courageous, confident, and strong. When God wants you to grow, he makes you uncomfortable. That bird on a tree is never afraid of the branch breaking because her trust is not on the branch, but on its own wings. In Matthew 17:20 it says, if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, move here or there, and it will. A mustard seed, one of the smallest seeds there is. Just put a little faith out and God will work it all out. When I say being successful, I'm not talking about how much money you earn. My definition of success is in the words of John Wooden. It's knowing you did your best to become the best you are capable of becoming. Nobody want to hear the words having faith after getting laid off from a job or getting their heart broken. But you have to hit your breaking point to take your life to the next level. You can't be a champion until you survive your breaking point. Breaking point, breaking point, breaking point, breaking point.